Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday and welcome to the 2350 Effect. I'm your co host, the collaborator on the 2350 Effect, the virtual wellness experience, and it is Meet the Presenter Week. So, welcome to Meet the Presenter Week. Those people who know what Meet the Presenter Week is, it's a week where we have all these great presenters of the virtual wellness experience in one space, one place. We get to meet them, have conversation with them, we ask them questions, and we kind of laugh, joke, and we always have fun. I'm joined by always my co-creator, collaborator, the Virtual Wellness Experience, the 2350 Network, um, author, parent, advocate, parent, author, Dr. Tanya Farron. Welcome.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. Happy Sunday to you, whether you're starting your week with us or ending your weekend with us. We're delighted that you are here with us today for Meet the Presenters. It's Meet the Presenter Week. Like, it is time to go and meet the presenters. I'm so excited about that.
Yes, and we have two great presenters here. Dr. Farron, you want to introduce the presenters one by one?
Sure, absolutely. Our first presenter, well, you can bring them both up if you want to, or you can bring them up as I say. Okay. Dr. Mel Vandevort is, she's been with us for, I think, every event that we've had. So she is an amazing professional. She's in education as well as I am. She's a superintendent of a school, district school. And she also is the owner of Empowered Pathways Network, has her own podcast, has written a few different books already, just has been a great person to get to know. And she's a member of the 2350 Network. And so we enjoy having her. So welcome, Dr. Mel. Say hello to everybody.
Hello, everyone, and thank you. I think I've only missed one, and that's because it was crazy during that one part of the year.
I think you're right. I think there is just one. So, yeah. Well, we're glad to have you back. We're glad to have you with us. We always enjoy your presentations and what you have to offer to our audience. And then I'd love to introduce Martha Lobos Amaya. She is new to our group presenting for the Virtual Wellness Experience. I have had great pleasure getting to know Martha in these last 2 months. She is the owner and creator of Connect Impact Hub founder, as well as she has been posting some incredible things on LinkedIn. So make sure that you connect with Martha. She is presenting on a topic that we'll get into a little bit, but I know a lot of you are going to be able to resonate with. And really, I think it will help empower a lot of you that are going through some things. So Martha, welcome. Please unmic and introduce yourself. Tell them anything that I missed about you that you want to share.
You said everything perfect. Thank you so much, Dr. Tanya. And hello, friends. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. I'm excited to be here and to talk about this wonderful topic that we all relate to. So I'm really looking forward to jumping into a couple questions. And I would recommend for you to attend, come and be part of what's about to happen in a couple weeks. You don't want to miss.
Yeah.
Pass it back over to you.
I love it. I agree completely. And when we talk about wellness, and we're going to get into this a little bit more, I think when people start thinking about wellness, they think about it just in this little bitty frame of a box. And then when you really unpack what wellness can really mean, which is why Damien and I decided to separate this from the first event that we hosted, which was the Work-Life Balance Summit, separate it out because we just really focus on wellness this entire time. And there's so many components to wellness. So I'm excited for you to meet the presenters. I'm excited for you to join us on March 20th and 21st. All right, shall we get started with some questions? Oh, I know what we have to do first. Sorry. What was I thinking? We always start with laugh, call, or text.
Yes, we always start with a laugh, a call, a text. Laugh, call, text is that thing in the last 7 days that made you laugh out loud, call somebody, or text them. So I'll kind of start. My laugh, call, text is out of March, April, and January are very packed birthday times for my family. So I had a few family members who had birthdays this week. So that was my laugh, call, text, reaching out to them.
Oh, that's fun, isn't it?
Yes.
And do you like to send a little birthday gif, or do you just say happy birthday?
Yeah. Nah, I'll say happy birthday. And
I'm not pegging you as a
like
Gemini.
a balloon or something. Every so often, that stuff kind of overloads your space and your text messages. So I try to start staying away from that now.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I will go ahead too, just to give our audience a minute to kind of think about their laugh, call, or text. You know, I have adult children, love my adult children very much. And, you know, today my daughter had asked if my husband and I had time to FaceTime her today. And I was not going to lie, a little caught off guard. My husband and I are in separate places right now, and we all got on. And my heart overwhelmed with joy thinking and hearing what she wanted to share with us. And it's private, but she wanted to share some things with my husband and I and kind of get our opinions on it. And my heart just swelled. You know, when your kids come back to you and they just want to talk to you, they want your love, they want your support, like, it just warmed my heart. It really did. Really warmed my heart today. So it was a really nice call. How about you, Martha? Do you have a laugh, call, or text of the last 7 days?
Yeah. Well, I have been, I'm a giver. So the last call that I had was checking in on a friend to see how they were doing. Just a check-in call. But I know we said this earlier today, as we're celebrating Women's International Day, about, I don't know if it was there or somewhere else, maybe somewhere else, sorry. But it was just checking in on people. I think you did say that, Dr. Tanya. I think you said that. Checking in, just seeing how you're doing today.
Yeah. It's so important, right? Just to make that reach out. How are you doing? I'm thinking of you today. And, you know, usually if you're thinking about somebody, there's a reason, there's a connection somewhere that's happening. And I mean, how many times have you had that happen to you? And you're like, wow, how did you know I was having a rough day today? Or I was having an exciting day today, or, you know, something like that. So nice. I love that. How about you, Dr. Mel? Laugh, call, or text in the last 7 days?
Probably going to be laugh. Tony, my boyfriend, and I, we pick on each other. We tell each other jokes. We enjoy just hanging out and just having fun. And so one of us is always saying something dumb or funny. And so we've just had a really good time the last couple of weeks, just being goofy. And so, yeah.
I love that. You got to have fun in life, right? You just got to have fun.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. That is so awesome. I love that. All right. I want to take a minute and say hello to everyone in the audience that has joined us. Thank you, Jackie Hallberg, for joining us tonight, being a part of this event as well as a member of the network. Christy, thank you so much also for joining us tonight. We're excited that you're going to come to the Virtual Wellness Experience, as well as she's an amazing member of our network. And Leslie Flowers, we're excited to have you present again for us this year, as well as being our amazing sponsor. I know Damien will talk more about that later, but we are so grateful for your sponsorship. And Linda Meyer, thank you for joining us as well. She'll be attending the event and she's a network member. Meryl, thanks so much for coming out and supporting us. He's the ever supporter. I appreciate all of the connections that you do and sharing of all the events. Meryl, I do not know where you find the time to do it. So thank you so much. It's so kind of you. And Josette, thank you so much for joining. Josette and I had a coffee chat call. If you've not connected with her, take a minute and give her a connection. We had a great conversation the other day. We'll be staying connected. So, and then Gregory, thank you so much for sharing your last laugh, call, or text and for joining us tonight.
Thank you so much. This is Meet the Presenter Week, so that definitely in the 20th and 21st, we have the Virtual Wellness Experience. So part of Meet the Presenter Week is to understand around virtual wellness and what is wellness. And the question is, what made you want to be a presenter for the Virtual Wellness Experience this year?
I can go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm in my 50s, and when you hit your 50s, things don't always feel like they did when you were in your 30s or 40s. And I've noticed some decline in my health, and I really started paying attention to the things that I eat, the things that I put on my body. I use an app so I can check for things that are in, like chemicals that are just not healthy, they're toxic. And I use an app for that called Yuka, and just becoming more aware of all of those things. I'm like, I know there are other people out there, other women especially, that feel the way I feel and feel like, okay, if I'm only 50 and, you know, I got a long life left and I just don't feel good. And so I wanted to share that information, and I'm excited about helping other women feel better.
Yeah, I love that. You always add great value no matter what you're talking about. So we're grateful for that.
Thank you.
How about you, Martha? What made you decide to jump in and be a presenter with us?
Yeah, that's such a good question. And it's being bold, courageous, and mental health. I know I'm going to be speaking about my breakdown became my breakthrough, but geez, like how many parents maybe out there that may be struggling or that don't want to seek help because they don't want people telling them, like looking at them in the wrong ways. Who wants to be judged? So I'm very vulnerable, and I've been sharing a lot on LinkedIn. And so I'll be sharing a little bit more through this event in the workplace.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Damien, I'm going to kick this back to you also because, after we finished the first virtual wellness or the first work-life balance summit, we decided to do another event. And you really wanted, Damien, to do a virtual wellness summit or event. So why is this an event important to you?
It was a no-brainer for me. We did the virtual, we were coming off of work-life balance, and everybody doesn't understand work-life balance, or everybody can attain it, but everybody has some level of wellness that they need to obtain. And when you look at wellness, we get lost a lot of times in the physical part of wellness. We might get lost in, fitness, eating well, but the wellness is so many components to this. Financial wellness, it's relational wellness, it's peace of mind, it's even breathing and meditation. And we wanted to bring this experience together, which is conference, which started as the Virtual Wellness Summit. And then we had 26 different presenters. I kind of did a video about this. I should be sending it out soon, about my virtual wellness experience moment. And my virtual wellness experience moment was in 2024 when we were doing the Virtual Wellness Summit. And we were connecting and building this relationship that was organic in this network, in this community, where we were supporting each other to the point where it turned into the community and it turned into the 2350 network. So for me, it was a no-brainer because I saw the synergy, the energy, and the passion that people around me had for wellness on all levels. So I'm really, really passionate about the virtual wellness experience.
Yeah. And I agree with that. The more that we learned from the first thing that we did, the more people were wanting. They were wanting more information, right? They wanted resources. They want things brought to them from experts, from people who've either lived the experiences. That makes you an expert. If you've lived through it, that is making you an expert in that field, in that area. If you have been trained in it, you have educational background in it, and we are finding people and bringing them forth for you. And so it's exciting to me because, and I know we're going to get into what wellness is, but there are so many components of it, and our world needs it. I mean, clearly our world needs it. So let's keep talking about it. I love that. So the next thing is, without giving it completely away, I'm going to go with Martha first. Without giving it away, you talked a little bit about your topic, but give them just a little taste of what you're going to talk about, Martha.
Workplace and mental health.
I love that. Workplace and mental health. And that is huge. That is really huge. So thank you for saying that.
And then also, like, a lot of folks don't know that there are steps they can take to get help.
Yes.
And that's something that I don't really hear a lot of talk around that here in the States. I have knowledge in that area now. So earlier today, like, I just want to say you inspired me, Dr. Tanya. You mentioned something like advocacy, wellness. I mean, you said wellness, this and that, but advocacy was not mentioned. And I'm an advocate.
Oh, I
And
like
so you inspired me earlier today.
Oh.
And I'm like, you know what? Advocacy is wellness. Like, that's what I do for a living. And so advocating for myself was huge in the workplace, in the mental health space. And we don't really talk about that. So I'm really looking forward to jumping into more of that at the event.
Absolutely. You're right. We don't talk about that, right? Advocating for others and advocating for ourselves, right? We don't talk about those two very much. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up. Dr. Mel, how about you? Without giving it away, tell us a little bit more about your topic.
Yeah. My presentation or my session is called Whole Body Wellness, Restore Balance from the Inside Out. And I'm going to be talking about gut health. I'm going to talk a little bit about how music can influence your health. I'm going to talk about a signature framework called POWER. Pay attention, optimize, weed out the bad stuff, equip and restore. And there's just a whole lot of things. I'm going to give some tools that you can use to help with you with your health journey. And I already mentioned one of those, which is the Yuka app, and a couple of other things. So
Love that.
I'm super excited to share all of it.
Dr. Mel always gives us a good acronym word to follow. So
I love a good acronym and a good alliteration. So.
She loves it. And it's always great to have because it sticks with us, it sticks with us. And we appreciate that.
Exactly.
So that's going to be great. Damien, what's your topic?
So without giving it away, my topic is centered around wellness starts with yourself and understanding what is around you. So you can go click on Creative Living Ideas and see exactly what that topic is, what I'm talking about. That's not the name of the topic, but I'm asking you to go do homework and go to Creative Living Ideas, or you can click the that link right there that's across the screen, and you'll see exactly what the topic I'm talking about. So it starts with you and knowing what's around you.
Yeah. I'm going to talk about socialization as an adult. We always talk about our kids socializing and what does their socialization look like, whether they need more socialization, a different kind of socialization, that sort of thing. But what about us as adults? What does that look like for us? And do we need it? How much of it do we need? So we'll be digging into that topic. I'm presenting on Saturday and at the end of the day. So stick around for that.
Nice. That is definitely a good thing. Socialization as an adult, which brings it goes right into the next question that I want to ask is, speaking of socialization, do you prefer getting a phone call or a text message from someone? And I'm gonna throw a third one in there, or FaceTime.
Oh,
I prefer FaceTime.
I like a good FaceTime.
And why?
You know why? Because I could see the person. Because some of my real close friends are on LinkedIn, and they're not close to me. They're very far. And I like to get those calls when they're FaceTiming me too, and I'll just answer. And if I can't, then I'll just call back. But I prefer the interaction this way. It's just more warm to me than a text and a phone call.
Okay.
How about you, Dr. Mel?
Yeah, I think it just kind of depends on where I'm at the moment and what I'm doing. And if I'm at school, it's probably going to have to be a text. But, my kids are not close to me. So in proximity, they're geographically far away. And so a good old FaceTime is pretty nice once in a while to see their beautiful faces.
I agree. I like a good FaceTime. I like it. You know, my daughters and I, we like to FaceTime just as even if they're getting ready for something, we'll be talking and, oh, do you like this shirt? Should I wear this today? I mean, it's just another layer of connection, right? You don't have to be in the same house anymore. Or even my mom, I love to help FaceTime her. I'm her IT support. So we move the camera around to wherever I need it to be to turn this there or whatever. So it's so helpful. How about you, Damien?
Call me. I prefer to call. It's easier to multitask. You know, if I'm in the car, I can't get distracted by your picture. If you're texting me, I don't have to try to keep up with the mass text that goes on or lost in translation. You know, pick up the phone, call me, and we can talk. And if I'm in the car, I can just put it on you know, the Bluetooth. If I'm somewhere else, I can answer and talk, you know, and I don't have to have other people in my background.
I love that. I think those were directed at me. Tanya, quit texting me. You know what I love the most is he's on the East Coast. So when I wake up at 5:30 in the morning and I text him, it's 6:30 his time in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's up.
I
I know that you are. I can text Dr. Mel at 6:30 in the morning, and I have, because I know that's when I can catch her. I can catch Jackie at 6:30 in the morning because she's up. Martha, I can't text you. I know I can't text you then because you're sleeping.
Sometimes I don't see it until the end of the day. So it's like, dag, I missed that. You did it in the morning and I'm responding like 9 hours later.
I do the same. I get it. But yeah, I love it. So thank you, Chris, for sharing that you like FaceTime and talk on the phone. Yes. Some of friends don't.
Nice.
Thank you, Gregory, for sharing your thoughts. Love that. All right, let's go to the next fun question. Let's see what we've got here. What is your favorite wellness activity? Dr. Mel, go ahead. Martha, you ready?
Oh, I was just going to say walking. Lately, though, I've been sitting on my balcony enjoying the sun.
That's always nice, isn't it? Yeah.
It really is.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Dr. Mel?
I love walking, but we've been going to the gym recently and they have a red light room and that's been pretty nice too.
What's a red light room? Is it like a therapy, like a heat therapy?
Red light therapy. Yep. It's not heat, it's red light. So I mean, it does get pretty warm in there, but it's supposed to be great for all kinds of things. So
interesting.
Yeah.
Can't wait to learn about that. How about you, Damien? What's your favorite wellness activity?
You have to wear goggles in there.
You don't have to wear goggles in the red light room.
You don't?
Nope.
Oh, that's what I thought. I'm my mistake. Thanks for correcting me. I'll take walking, and I want to get back into swimming.
Oh, swimming. Okay, nice. Yeah. So those of you in the audience, drop in. What is your favorite wellness activity? Mine depends on the season, and I have lots of them. Hobbies, wellness activities, but we're approaching golfing season. That is a very fun wellness activity for me. Y'all think that it's not a lot of work. If you haven't played a round of golf the way I play golf, you aren't chasing your ball enough. So you're not walking down enough ravines and up enough hills. So it is a workout when you play some golf. And it's good to be with friends and laugh and compete with yourself. I love that.
I like that. Golf Wednesday for you.
Yeah, it's coming up.
All right. Speaking of coming up, the virtual wellness experience is coming up. Yes, this is virtual wellness experience. It's Meet the Presenter Week. And we talked about it. It is definitely here. This is the page. You can go to it at creativeliving.ideas.com. Get your tickets. That is where we're here. With 4 presenters, myself, Dr. Farron, Dr. Mel, and Martha, who are all presenters at the Virtual Wellness Experience. Go to creativeliving.ideas.com, click on Virtual Wellness, and then go to tickets, and you can get your tickets. You also see all the great presenters. Can you click into the link?
Yep.
Dr. Farron, so we can all the great presenters, and you scroll down, and it's $100 for 1-day ticket, $175 for a 2-day ticket. And the thing about it is you do have the opportunity, once you buy a ticket, you have a chance for 30 days to review and go back and watch any presentation, and it's only connected to your ticket. It will not be on any other platform other than connected to your ticket. And once the 30 days is done, it will disappear. It's a great opportunity to follow up on stuff, look at things that you miss, or go to presentations that you wanted to get to, but you couldn't get to at any point in time. So many presenters and presentations going on for that 2 day. We have a vendor breakout room where Dr. Mel is a vendor. She'll be talking about her own product and offer. Just Jackie Holberg will be talking about her product and offer in the vendor spotlight. Thanks to Leslie Flowers, there is the vendor spotlight. You can click on it and put that in your itinerary. It's just like any other summit or conference where you can click on there, put together what you want to go to, and it'll bookmark it for you as well. And also Leslie Flowers, who is a gold member sponsor for the Virtual Wellness Experience. Thank you so much. This is all on Zoom events, and it's powered by Creative Living Ideas and brought to you by Creative Living Ideas 2350 Network. All right. So
Absolutely.
Get your tickets at creativelivingIdeas.com, Virtual Wellness Experience, and click on the tickets, and you can we'll see you at the summit on the Virtual Wellness Experience on the 25th and 21st.
Absolutely.
All right.
I love that.
Speaking of, so we talked about your wellness activity, which so many different things that we want to do, and wellness is so important. Physical wellness, health, peace of mind. Now, I know Dr. Mel is doing something on gut. So what do you prefer to do? Cook or order out? That good old DoorDash people, good old Uber Eats people, or you chef in the kitchen? What do you prefer?
I prefer cooking.
Okay, and why?
I love to cook. I love to try new things. Tony and I cook together, and we try to eat a lot of healthy things. And I mean, right now it's just expensive to eat out. So I would prefer just to eat in, and then you can always, what's in your food that way. So
Nice.
I love that. I love that. When we called Dr. Mel the other day, remember, she was cooking.
Yeah.
That was for the board, though. That wasn't even for me.
She was
right.
for a board meeting. The whole board,
Right.
all the board members got food from Dr. Mel. I mean, how awesome is that? And so
Chicken salad.
she was cooking and getting it ready for them. How about you, Martha? Are you
I'm a
DoorDasher?
DoorDasher.
You're a DoorDasher.
I DoorDash a lot lately, like a lot. I do cook, but I'm really not a fan unless I am entertaining, because I do like to entertain. But I haven't done that in a really long time. So I just kind of DoorDash. I got one kid, and if we feel like we want to make something to eat, we'll make it. If you want to DoorDash, we DoorDash, but we do DoorDash.
What's your favorite DoorDash? What do you like to order?
Our favorite is, right now we're into these acai bowls.
Yeah. Oh, those are good.
Yeah, we have a place, and we order there a lot. They know us now by name. so yeah, but it's delicious and it's healthy. So I think
Nice.
Dr. Mel will approve of that.
How about you, Damien?
I bring my lunch every day to work, so I prefer to do that. If I do takeout, it might be at dinner time because I'm rushing, but I like to go get it, pick it up, and take it.
Mm-hmm.
I do my own dash.
Yeah. I am in education, and Dr. Mel could probably attest to this. We took our lunch every day pretty much, because you have like 17 minutes to scarf something down, by the time you drop your kids off, go to the bathroom, check your mail, make a phone call. I mean, if you have that much time. So I've always brought my lunch, still at home, cook at home, meal prep, but I do like to cook. And I mean, I do cook mostly. We probably go out to eat once or twice, and I'm not a huge DoorDasher. I've done Dairy Queen, believe me, on a night that I needed a blizzard. I'm telling you, it was a desperate moment. My husband and I said, we're doing it. Let's go. It was the most money I've ever spent on 2 blizzards, so I can tell you that much.
Well, you get a discount when you order so much,
I see. Martha's got it all figured out.
Oh man, yeah, you get a little discount. I'm like top person right now, member, because I order so much.
Hey,
I'm like, it's kind of sad, I guess. I don't know, but it's delicious. It's delicious.
Martha,
it works for me.
As long as you're a winner at it, I think that's what counts. You're a winner.
Yeah, I'm a
You're
winner.
winning.
I'm not. Yeah,
You're winning.
I did DoorDash pizza when it was a lot of snow outside and I didn't want to get out because it was horrible. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to let them deliver it to me. I had a discount, but by the time I paid for them to deliver it, my discount was gone. So.
Sometimes we just have to pay for that convenience.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think that's okay. I love that. So along with that cooking, what's your go-to favorite meal? Dr. Mel, what's your go-to favorite meal?
Tony and I are all about tacos. We eat tacos, but we don't eat them like tacos. We eat taco bowls. So we build these beautiful bowls of
Ooh.
tacos, and then we do also a lot of salads that are huge. We like bowls of whatever kind. So your acai bowl, perfect.
Have you ever tried walking tacos?
I have. Yep.
Is that the Fritos
Yes.
and the yeah.
Yeah. I try not to eat Fritos. They're the worst chip on earth, but
And you could do it with Doritos.
They're good, but
You know what I mean, Dr. Farron? You could do it with Doritos as well.
Damien, I try not to put Doritos in the house. Again, you cannot give this Dorito addict. You can't. It's bad. It's a bad day. Bad day. Martha, what is your go-to?
My son and I, we do like tacos. But lately I have been, when I do cook, it's spaghetti, spicy spaghetti. I like my meat spicy. I use a lot of the paprika.
Oh,
I use a lot of that, but it just tastes so delicious.
good.
Yes.
That's good. I like that. Damien, how about you? What's your go-to meal?
The easiest meal is probably pizza. You can see if it's. I can see if it's good, and it's also something that's really quick. If you do carry out and
tell everybody how you know if it's good pizza. Just tell them. They need to know.
It has the full drip and crunch.
Spoken like a true New Yorker. You got to be able to fold that slice in half. It's got to have some crunch and then just kind of drip down your arm.
Yep.
I
like have to mess your shirt up.
Mess your shirt up. You can tell what most of mine and Damien's meetings are about. Usually food, what we've had to eat. But anyway, I would have to say my husband and I have been on like a hamburger and tater tot binge at home. We have it every week. But, again, I've been on Weight Watchers since May. I've been doing like really lean meat, tater tots in the air fryer, control my bun portion sizes, all of that. So it's been really good, and the lean meat's been really, really good. It's a little more expensive. So that offsets my not door dashing, the little more expensive ground sirloin. So yeah.
I was actually going to invite Damien to my session on gut health for his pizza. That if it's got that much stuff running out of it down your arm, you need to come and talk to me.
It's normal. It's my normal palate at this point. But I would definitely.
It may be normal for your palate, but it's not healthy for your gut. Okay.
I'm definitely going to be there anyway.
I think he's got. Did you just hear him say normal? That means both heels are dug in. He's not moving on the pizza one. I mean, there's some things we're just not going to give up, right, Damien?
I think if you're from like New York or like Chicago, it's ingrained. Dr. Mel's 100% right. It's probably not the best decision-making process, but it sure is good. But I don't try to eat pizza every day. So
I love that. Oh my gosh.
all right.
While you're
So
looking
let
at
me
that,
ask you a question.
yeah.
All right, shifting gears from pizza. Let's go to which one do you prefer? A good book, a podcast, or a good movie?
Martha, you go first.
I prefer a podcast. I like tuning in.
Do you stay consistent, the same one all the time? Watch,
Nope.
or you just, how do you just kind of search around and think,
Yeah.
like, this is the topic I want to listen to today?
So like it changes depending on my mood. Lately I've been listening to a lot of healthcare stuff. But then sometimes I want to listen to fashion, which is random, right? But it just depends how my mood feels. But lately it's been a lot of healthcare stuff.
That's cool. It's interesting. I like that. Are you like true podcaster or YouTube? I'm
YouTube.
I'm YouTube too. I do.
I love YouTube.
I know. I don't know why. I really have a hard time digging into like Apple Podcasts, or I don't know.
So away from the healthcare, I do have something that I do binge on, and it's called Van Life.
What's that? Like they living in a van?
They live in a van. Some people are living in cars, and I'm so intrigued just by like tiny living and like less is more. And I will watch that for hours. That's my binge walk. Like I literally will sit at home and watch that. I could do it all day long.
I love that, Martha. That is very cool. Very cool. How about you, Dr. Mel?
Okay, now that I can have the living in a van down by the river from Saturday Night Live stuck in my head, I am actually all three. I listen to podcasts all the time. I love crime podcasts, but I also do a lot of educational podcasts. And then there's some devotional podcasts that I listen to. But I listen to audiobooks. I have a ton of books that I read. And Tony and I love movies. So it's all three for me. And I'm traditional podcast. I don't do the YouTube, even though I stream my own podcast to YouTube.
I love that. I love that. Since this was your question, Damien, I will go ahead and go. Can I change it to like a Netflix series that I binge watch? Could I change it to that from a movie?
Sure, it's your show.
You're so nice to me. I do. I love a good Netflix binge. I do. You know, there are times where I'm like, and then I got to back off of it for like 3 or 4 weeks. And then I'm like, oh, I need a new show. And then I just get into that show and I just love every minute of it. And yeah, I've had about 3 in the last 6 months that I've really just dove in and have just really loved. So, but I'm kind of like Dr. Mel. I like all 3. I hit on those YouTube listening, depending on like Martha, whatever is kind of in my mood for the day. Do I need some uplifting inspiration? Do I want to learn how to do something new? Do I just want to listen to something silly? Or I do like a book. I have to make myself sit down and read a book though. How about you, Damien?
Nice. I cannot listen to music going to work or from work. So I listen to a podcast on YouTube. But if I have to pick any one of them, I'm like you, give me a good TV show. Not necessarily a Netflix show or a movie, but a TV show. And if I could pick anything, it'd be Chicago back to back to back. Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD back to back to back.
Yeah, I think
there's a lot of episodes.
Yeah. And will you just like want to watch one right after the other?
Yeah, definitely. They had like a crossover this week, so it was all 3 combined, and it was great. It was
nice. And what kind of podcast do you like to listen to? Sports
talk. So former athletes talking about sports.
Very cool. Very cool. So I want to just recognize a few more people that have popped in. Thanks so much, Christina, for joining us tonight. Al Chan, thank you for joining us. It's great to see you. Let's see. I know I missed another person in here somewhere else. Christopher, thank you for joining us as well. And I had another person in here. Jocelyn, thanks for joining us from Southern Nevada. And Christy Williams, thanks for being here as well. I think I've got everybody. We appreciate the support, and go ahead and drop in the chat for you. Are you a podcast listener? Are you a movie watcher, or do you love to sit down with a good book? Drop that in for us. So I'm excited I get to ask you guys this question. So if you didn't have to worry at all about money, that one penny, what would you do and why? Anybody ready to go first?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I would be a podcaster, but I would also do my educational consulting, and I love PD. So I'm all about professional development, going to schools and helping new principals be more effective and survive their first couple of years. So all about consulting and podcasting.
I love that. I love that. How about you, Martha?
Yeah, if I didn't have to worry about money, I would be teaching advocacy to adults. And I would also be living very tiny, literally like a tiny house, and doing a lot of volunteer work with helping people. And animals. That's another thing that I'm really getting drawn into lately is animals.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So doing more around that advocacy and hands-on.
Nice. Very nice. How about you, Damien? If you didn't have to worry about any money, what would you do?
Building up after-school programs for kids in the city who need after-school programs. When I was growing up, we had a lot of after-school programs, and those things kind of kept us busy. So I would kind of build after-school programs across the country.
That sounds like fun. I like that idea.
Thanks.
I hope you all get to do all of those things. And I would have to say, for me, I have a mix of things, right? I'm always going to work. I don't ever not want to do something, right? So I definitely love creative living ideas, what I'm doing with that, what I'm doing with the network, these events. I'm going to keep that for sure going in life. But I do want to, help with, like you said, some dog shelters, things like that, food pantries, those places that need additional support, some volunteering for, in St. Louis, my mom's an ovarian cancer survivor, a 2-time survivor. And so I would love to help donate with them. I have gone and helped volunteer with them, and we go to their events, but would like to be a little bit more hands-on and available for them to be able to do those types of things, because that work is so important of what they do. And I am fortunate my day job does give us time to go and volunteer at places. It just doesn't always work out just so right, though, but definitely those types of things. And then travel. Like, I love traveling and seeing the world. I love going to new towns and seeing new schools, like seeing the school, like how do the kids go to school in this country? Or, it's so cool to do. I just love seeing all of that, learning about it. Yeah, absolutely.
That's a real good question. And anytime that question comes up, it kind of makes me think and change my mind as well about, I wanted to kind of bring up something that isn't that obvious. So
yeah,
like younger me was always passionate about after school programs and building.
I like that. It's true. I mean, kids need that, right? They have the energy, they need the space, the time, the place. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I think as we grow up as kids, as we get older, we all need help. We all need some type of support and community.
Yes.
So I really like that we're able to bring that community through wellness. It's just kind of like, here we go.
Yeah. Well, and you're bringing up a really great point, Martha. And this is like your first time in this experience with us, Dr. Mel's fifth time probably with us. But, that community, right? We've built, a community of people who wellness is at the forefront of their mind with a variety of experiences. And we connect the people together. And so they stay connected together. And then they start getting on each other's podcasts and shows and connecting with each other. And it really ends up being just such a nice grouping. I love that. Mm-hmm.
I think the other big part of it is that this is such a global platform that we all connected. Like, I had the opportunity in October to meet you in person, Dr. Farron, and it's like almost 4 years of us knowing each other and not meeting in person. Dr. Mel, meeting you in person as well. Martha, hopefully one day I'll get to meet you in person as well. But we're so many different regions, places, and Al is there. He's across the country in Malaysia. So we're brought together, and Martha was talking about it on FaceTime and seeing people and knowing people. So I think it's so cool that we actually have that. So my question is this: if you could travel to any place in the world, where would it be? And if it's somewhere where you have a LinkedIn friend, who would you want to see?
Can I answer?
Yeah.
I have been really thinking about Thailand. And like when I say thinking, like I'm looking ahead, like starting something there. But right now I know Belize and El Salvador because I do have family in El Salvador, and then my son has family in Belize. They're needing support there. So I'm trying to see how we can bring Connect Impact Hub over there. But Thailand is definitely on the top of my list, actually, to go and visit and see how I can help.
I love that. That's amazing. Very cool. Dr. Mel.
I would love to go to Italy and just hang out over there, learn to cook some of the stuff that they cook over there. Their food is a lot cleaner than ours, and like their pasta is just true pasta. It's not this stuff from a bag. And I would love to go there, but Tony and I would really like to go to Paris as well.
I see that in your future. You both are going to go where you want to go. I know you are. I know you both are. Look at the determination in your faces.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm very determined.
So am I. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. I love that determination. See, there you go, Martha. Connect with Al Chan. He presented with us this, I think, at the Work-Life Balance Summit. So he's in Malaysia. So connect with him. He'll let you know where to go. He'll let you know where to go.
Thank
you.
you.
Have a connection there. Damien, I know this is your question. I want to let you go ahead and respond.
My brain has been going mental ping pong, so I'm gonna go with.
It's okay. I
had Egypt, I had Hawaii, I had, Rome. I was thinking Italy, just like Dr. Mel, and I'm gonna go with Hawaii.
Oh, nice. I've been there. It's beautiful. Dr. Mel, I've been to Italy and to Rome, and I have never had food as delicious as I had there. And I hope you get to go. I know you'll go. It is incredible. We went to a winery and I had the best pasta. I don't know if it was the wine or the pasta that made it the best. I'm not really sure which one, but it was the best I've ever eaten in my entire life. And it is a core memory for me. I will never let it go. I would say for me, the country that I would like to go to, or where I would like to go, is to Australia. My mom has always wanted to go to Australia, and I'd really like to take her one day. And not my passion place, but she really wants to go, and I'm sure I'll love it. So we should go. We're currently playing the lottery to go. Okay. So everyone just push those vibes out. You got to find a way.
Yes.
I love it. I love that. So just to kind of go through to the next question, we've got 10 minutes left. So let's go through a couple of these.
Great pick, Gregory.
What? Oh, Gregory, New York City or LA?
Great pick. New York City is a great pick, Gregory.
Yes. It is a great pick. I love that. Anybody else in the chat we need to check on? I love that. Oh, and Jackie wants to go to Thailand, so you and Jackie can go together. Al will give you directions of where to go. It's already figured out. We've already got it out there. And if Leslie
Nick's
says,
going with them too.
oh, perfect.
Let's
You
do
guys
it.
are going to have a great trip.
I'm serious. I really mean that. Let's do it.
Listen, if you tell Jackie, she's going to have that trip planned for you. So be careful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I want to just know this is important to me. Like, I guess you guys are both amazing people. And what was the biggest turning point in your careers for you? Biggest turning point in your career? Dr. Mel? Oh, go ahead, Martha.
Yeah, it's okay. Dr. Mel, okay. For me, it was when I left California on my self-discovery journey and moved to Texas with no plan, no job. I knew where I was going to live, but I had no plan. And so there's where I started my journey of finding my purpose. And I found Connect Impact Hub. I found this wonderful community, LinkedIn. And yeah, a lot has changed since COVID.
Since 2020. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Is that when you moved to Texas?
2021. Summer 2021.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Dr. Mel, how about you?
It was when I left the classroom and went into administration, and it's just blossomed from there, and it's just made me more hungry for professional development and being able to help others get where they want in their careers, and helping make strong schools with, through great professional development, and close the education gap, the learning gap for our students, and help them discover their own gifts and talents, and just making sure teachers are also able to use their gifts and talents and shine.
Yeah. I love that. You, Damien?
I had a lot of turning points in my career, but one of the things that kind of stood out to me was when that I can say is maybe moving from New York to the DMV, because I didn't know what work-life balance was. I didn't know where burnout was. I didn't understand none of those things. And I learned I had all the tools, and I had a mentor who taught me the tools, but they actually started to make sense once I moved to kind of unlock them. And she made sure, she was like, "You're not going to burn yourself out like you did in New York." And I was like, huh? And she was right. So
nice. So someone else recognized that burnout in you.
Yeah, I told you, mastered the 3-4-5, 3-4-5 hours sleep every day. And I thought it was okay and normal, but it's not. Like, no. It catches up with you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does catch up with you. Exactly. I would say kind of the same for me. I've had a lot of turning points in my life. And I would say, a big turning point for me that when I started going back to school to get my master's, and I was taking classes in administration, and I literally chose that just because you had three choices in education at the time to get your master's. Counseling, didn't want to do that. Curriculum, I was already a curriculum coordinator. I already knew plenty about curriculum. And administration. And I thought, well, I don't know anything about administration. And boy, was that an eye-opening set of classes, was to look at kind of that other side of the coin, looking at why these decisions were being made. Why was I being told, no, I can't do this, but yes, I can do this? What were the legal ramifications behind it? And so learning all of that was a real turning point in my career, and gave me the desire to want to step into the role of administration. And I think if I didn't step into that role of administration, then I wouldn't really be where I'm at today, for sure. And again, going into International Women's Day, I had two amazing female leaders who really encouraged me to continue and pursue that. And so, we talked about that today in Leslie's event, which was amazing. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it, dig into her event. It was really good. There were 9 of us or so on the panel, in and out, depending on how much time people could spend. But I did talk about, moving forward, how we open the door for other women, and yet not just open the door, but we extend a hand and say, let me help you up here now. There's room for you. There's room for all of us up here, and let me help you get up here. And so I think that was huge for me. Definitely.
So going into that, what you said, I know we always close with a quote. But I kind of like switch gears a little bit. In honor of International Women's Day, and this is International Women's Month. Who's a woman that inspire you to be who you are? I can go while you're thinking. Like I said, I had a mentor, and she she walked me through the process of implementation, fidelity, does data match the eye test, threading, coaching, development, and people. And she also showed me, she was like, you're skilled, but you are burning yourself out, and skill only lasts so long. You have to be able to understand like the nuances of the job and be able to do it in a way where you're able. She always talked about three level impact, where if you're able to impact individuals through 3 different levels of people, you have understood how to effectively lead. And she taught me how to do that. And I always go from space of 3 level impact, to the point sometimes people can't even understand what you're doing because they can't see it, because it's 3 levels in between. And I appreciate Wendy for giving me those skills and teaching me that and pouring into me, and also making sure that I was okay professionally.
Yeah. That's amazing. Sounds like a great mentor. Martha?
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that, Damien. It brought me to the thinking here, who has inspired me. And I had a counselor in high school, and I remember her telling me, you're not going to graduate with the grades you have, and you're so behind on credits. And she kind of was putting that, she did put fear in me. And I was like, well, I'm going to prove you wrong, lady. I did prove her wrong. And when I graduated, I got like a promotion for having good grades. And then she showed up on my graduation day with a little angel. And I don't have that little angel, but she like touched my heart so much. And she said, Martha, I seen how much you worked. I seen how much you really wanted this. And I'm so proud of you. And she just I just had to hear those words, because my mom had said, if you don't graduate high school, you're going to be an embarrassment. And so then to hear it from my counselor, I was like, no, I have to graduate. So that's who I think about as a mentor, and just a person that inspired me through my journey in my early ages.
Nice.
Thank you, Martha.
Go ahead, Mel.
I can't just name one. I have too many. There are so many different areas of my life where I've been inspired by different women. My grandma inspired me to be a very strong Christian woman. My mom was a very strong-willed woman, and I've just got so many women. I mean, even you, Dr. Tanya, you inspire me every day with your nonstop go-getter attitude. And I don't even know how you keep going because of all the things you are constantly doing. And I've just got too many women to just name one. And I think it would do a disservice if I just chose one. So.
Thank you, Dr. Mel. That was sweet of you. And I feel the same, really. The sentiment is reciprocated to all of the women that I connect with on LinkedIn. Absolutely. Incredible. I met some really incredible people.
Well, thank you, Dr. Mel. You inspired that. Instead of doing a quote, that's what we're going to end with. Yeah. So all week we're going to go. So go ahead, Martha, and Dr. Farron.
Yeah, I just want to thank you so much, Damien and Dr. Farron, for having me be part of this event. And of course, all the wonderful women that I've had the pleasure of connecting with on LinkedIn, and the women that I'm going to be connecting with moving forward, Dr. Mel, and all of everyone who's attending the summit. I'm really stoked. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And so for me, like I said, I had, originally earlier today, I picked my mother. You can go back in to Leslie Flowers' event today and listen to what I said about my mother and how inspiring she was to me. But I also, like I said, had some amazing professional women in my career who inspired me, uplifted me, and have encouraged me to move forward and try new positions and new things. So two of my principals that I worked for, Dee Dee and Phyllis. Phyllis is no longer with us, but Dee Dee and I are still very good friends. And so it's been very nice, as well as, all of you all on LinkedIn. I learn from you all the time, and your encouragement goes noticed. It is noticed and appreciated. So thanks, everybody.
Thank you all. Connect with our guests on LinkedIn and so other social media platforms. Get your tickets to the Virtual Wellness Experience and creativelivingideas.com Virtual Wellness Experience, and then go to the Zoom event and get your ticket. Tickets are $100 for 1 day ticket, $175 for a 2-day ticket. The 2-day tickets and then does come with the replay option where you get 30 days to see the replay on the Zoom events website, and then it'll disappear after that point. Thank you for Dr. Mel for joining us. Thank you, Martha, for joining us. Thank you always as Dr. Farron for having and creating this space and putting this together, and those people out there for joining us and showing up. We have more guests coming on tomorrow, same time as 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You hear the theme, right? Thursday, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And those people who did not, because it's daylight savings time and didn't put your clock back, please do so before you end up being late to wherever you need to go and being late to our Meet the Presenter week as well. So, Dr. Farron, you any closing?
I hope to see you all this week at Meet the Presenter Week and at the Virtual Wellness Experience, March 20th and 21st. See y'all then.
All right, and just look at the reel and thank you.